Okay, so this here needs to be 2 studs shorter. I mean, we are gonna try this here, just see how it works. If it works. Because the problem is gonna be this guy here, yeah. So if we move this here 2 studs down the line, we move this here 2 studs down the line, then we're gonna have problems attaching this stuff here. Because this is gonna be it's always difficult. Yeah, because this is gonna be like this, and then all of this here changes. We're gonna do it anyway. Obviously, we're not gonna destroy this one. We're gonna do a second version. Because at this moment I'm just interested in geometry, nothing else. These are gonna do fine. So this is gonna be fine for us experimenting with this being 2 studs lower and see what the clearances are gonna be. And we can see how we can solve this here. This needs to be here. First. Yeah. That's gonna be, I mean, with this setup, it looks ugly anyway. So just don't, let's not go there. We have to probably redesign this anyway. Just let's see what the approximate yeah, it clears, I guess. It clears, I guess. Let's see where it has to be exactly. Approximately here. How are we going to fix this in position? Who knows? Oh, that's how. No, wait. I can't see it. Okay. Okay. It is that one. Maybe I'll use this one. Come on. So this would be kinda our, you know, at full full dip, it barely clears, but I mean it does, you know, kinda scratch a little bit, but in order to get to this position, you have to, you know, this has to be like an extreme angle, extreme. Most, I think this is not gonna be a problem. I don't think so. I mean, the thing is, the angle here is not accurate. That's the biggest problem. We want this curvature here, but the angle here is not our friend. Problem is that this thing here, as we said last time, isn't really doing it either, because this is too straight. It should be more like this. Should be more like this. Then this part would be better. But here we would prefer something like this. But we don't have it. That's the problem. What to do? I mean, that's the question. This here looks very ugly. You know, even if you imagine it in red, this would look very ugly. We want really a smooth surface here, and we want the edge here to be rounded. Otherwise, we are gonna have a problem raising the headlights. So we have to come up with something here. With something that something, I mean, something that doesn't look like crap and gets the job done. I mean, up until this point, I have an idea. Obviously, we can use, you know, these here. Sorry. We can use we can use these here for this part, because it's right in the middle. You know, it's gonna be right in the middle, because we're making this two studs shorter. And then, of course, obviously, we could use five stud lift arms here, but then the question is, how do we attach this to all of this? That is a very good question. Very good question. I don't quite have the answer. Don't quite have the answer to that. There is no obvious solution to this. Either the way we have it here, or I don't know. Because this is ugly. This is gonna be ugly. Even if it's red, it's gonna be ugly. And even then, we have the problem here with the surface here. Ideally, we would have it across like this, and then we have to think of a way to attach this. Just a second. Okay. I mean, theoretically. Theoretically, there's a chance. So what we could do how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See if this works. I'm afraid it's gonna be flimsy, but let's see. I am very afraid of this. Okay, one more. One more. And now this one here. Hey, Ivan. Okay. Let's see if this is not gonna pushing it too far. Yeah, this is pushing it too far. What? No, the wheels are the same. They just don't have the hubcaps. You know, I just didn't put the hubcaps on. Yeah, even this is the problem. This here is a problem. Alright, okay. I feel like like starting a new project as well, but we need to finish this. Right. This is going nowhere. So we want to be just here. We want to be just one stud down, not two studs. Which we can. It's not gonna look as good as this, but it's gonna do its job. Yeah, the hubcaps are pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Oh. Okay. Minor snack here. Maybe for the best. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm just, you know, trying to put it in position. We'll see if this is any good or not. Don't judge me. It's gonna be probably a little flimsy. because with this, I hope we can have our cake and eat it too. Oh, yeah. Like this. Okay. Let's observe. Let's observe. I think this is working. I mean, in the very extreme position here, we are getting some rubbing, but this is a very extreme position. You know, I'm really, this is when the car is in this extreme position, it's gonna be cornering like uber fast. It's like, I don't know if you can see it on video, but car is in an extreme, at an extreme angle. At this side, you see the suspension is fully out, and here it's fully compressed. I don't think this is going to be a problem, to be honest. And I really like this. Yes, it's not 100% the way it's in the original, but what can we do realistically? We don't really have many options, if you ask me. We don't have many options. Yeah, rubbing is racing, yeah. Oh, right. I cannot do that. No. Yeah, so do I. So that's gonna be fine. Okay. Next challenge. How to fix this into position. Because right now we are resting this here. We are resting it. Come on, focus. Focus. Come on. Yeah. I mean, it would need to drive really, really fast to reach that position. I mean, faster than the drivetrain is gonna be capable of putting out. Come on, almost focus. I guess it's gonna be good enough for us. So the problem is that right now it's resting on the hood because that's the position I found that allows it, and we need to rest it somewhere else. Yeah, okay. We are going to do this. First of all, I'm going to change this. And then we are going to use this here. I know it's going to be a very fragile front end. What can I do? But there's really not a lot of space here. So if we put this here, come on, this here, we get this here. So obviously This thing here is for the lights, and this here is gonna be our extension for attaching this thing to, you know, the rest of the car. How we're gonna do it, I don't know yet. That's why I'm going to use like this here. I'm gonna just place it here, and we're gonna see what the angles are. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this for now. What the angles are, if we have a chance with this somehow. So we have some holes here that we would like to connect with the firewall, or this somehow, and I think we can do it just in a non-flimsy way. That's the idea here, or at least in a way where it looks acceptable. And I think I just found a way, because this hole here, see this axle here, kinda aligns here. It kinda aligns, and I wonder if we can do something here. Yes, there's room for the suspension, but we need what to make this somehow stable. We do need yes, okay. Let's try it. This here. So we're gonna replace this pin here with this here. Like this. Like this. I'm gonna leave this open. And so this here is gonna pin in here, and we should be good. It's not even that flimsy. It's not even that flimsy. Interesting. Interesting. The question now is, how do the lights align? Let's find out. Okay. Stuff transferred. We do need this here. Light cluster is here. Is correct? Yes. Where's this? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Nice. Perfect. See, this curvature here is very important to the look of the Countach. Very important. If you look at pictures of the car, it's always the cheeks here, let's call them cheeks, are always higher than the hood, which makes, you know, it's a distinct feature. And of course, they curve, and we have this this edge here. Obviously, we cannot make it 100% accurate because parts. If this was the right shape, yes, but it's gonna be like, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Imagine here a red, a red something, you know, coming down. It's gonna look the part, you know. It's gonna be okay. You will instantly recognize it, even though we've made some concessions because of parts, I guess. You know, it should be recognizable. Yes, no? You tell me. I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of out of ideas, but this is the best I can do, I guess. Yes, there are gaps here. We could fill this gap here. See, if we made this one a little bit longer. Not sure if this is gonna be okay, but let's try it. Maybe a 6 stud. But could work. Could work. Obviously, typical me. Yeah, wrong. Okay. Perfect. I mean, obviously, we need to now make sure that this stops at the right position and everything, but it's, you know, it's remarkable how level with everything it is. I mean, it's not really, because, you know, everything here is designed to do this regardless of the angle, but, you know, still, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Not sure we will be able to, you know, hide all the gaps, but well, it looks like a 4GT because it's missing so much. Well, I would like to change this. I would like to change the way the light cluster is pinned here. I don't like it. It's too flimsy for my taste. Because it's, you know, every opportunity it gets, it kind of wants to dislodge itself. I'm not sure how to design this differently or better. If anybody has an idea how to design this better, please let me know. Please let me know. Keep in mind that we don't have to have the top here designed like this. I just did it because I don't have, I think I don't have 3 pieces of these, or do I? Hold on. No, I do. I do. I do. I didn't have it at the time. Let's say, put it this way. I did not have these at the time. So, you know, we can do away with the with these, and I would ideally have these two a little further apart, so that there would be a 1 stud gap between them, you know, ideally. Problem is how to do this. Because see, we are already having a problem here, because this setup here is exactly the right height. This is exactly the right height. So basically it's, you know, it's exactly 3 studs. And, you know, if anybody can come up with a better idea, please let me know. And we don't have anything here. We don't have anything here because we needed to pass this here. Not really, because the problem is the height. How do we fix the height then? If I flip the Technic brick, not sure if we can make the height then. See, because then we lack this here. Theoretically, if we stack it like this, no, but we still lack a little bit. Oh, focus, you bitch. I mean, you can, even without the focus, because it focuses on the wrong thing, you can see that there's a gap. So there is a gap. So at the moment, yeah, at the moment, this is the best we got. But what if we used this here? I am absolutely not sure that we can solve the problem here, but let's see about it, because come on, We could probably solve it with this here, because when it's when it's uh, when it's put in, it does not have a raised edge. And then we could do this. So two of them would solve the problem. What? I just wanted to pull it out. It crumbled in my hand. Wow. I didn't even use force. Holy shit. Okay. That is unexpected, I guess. Ah. That's what I said, yeah. So we could have it like this. This is less flimsy, I guess. It's, you know, it's more stable than what we had before. This is not gonna be disassembling itself on a whim. We cannot use these here because these, when inserted, they have a raised edge, and then the brick is not gonna sit flush with these. So every single time I have the opportunity, every single time. Yeah. So now the only thing we have to do here, obviously, is we did this before, but you know, we have to do it once again because things have changed a bit here. So we need to engineer stops for this, so that these are not going going down more than they should. It is for us. It is a legit connection. So the pin probably didn't crumble because of excess pressure, but because I have abused it before, it probably was cracked from I don't know what, but what can I do? So ideally, we would have these here parallel or something, but that's ideally. In an ideal world, we would also have something that would prevent this here from, you know, at the source. We would prevent this at the source from being pushed down more. But there's really nothing that we can do here, simply because We don't use standard pins because of the raised edge. Because of this. With standard pins, come on. Because with standard pins, you get this. You cannot push them fully down. It's always gonna be a gap between them. That's why standard pins are not good for this. Not far away from limiting itself. Are you sure? Can I show you what happens? So if I... Camera, please. Let me show you what I'm doing when I'm not paying attention. See? So it's limiting itself. Really. Doesn't look like it. Stud pins. Pins with studs. Like the system bricks. What? What do you mean? Stud pins. Show me. Show me a picture. I don't know what you're thinking about. Okay. I know. I am thinking of how to do the stop. That's what I'm doing right now. We don't need a stepper mechanism at all. We just need a stop. We need a downward stop because the stop up is given. It cannot be pulled up more than this. You know, it's impossible to put it up more than this. But Ben, we had these. I am using these. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ben, let's discuss this. Okay? Let's discuss this. Okay? See, we have these. These are exactly the stoppers that you're talking about. Before, we had them like this. And this is super flimsy. This is super flimsy. It's constantly coming off. That's why I just changed them. I turned them around because they are really firm in those holes. And when they are put over these, everything is much stronger. That's why. There is a good reason why I did this. I mean, I hope that answers your question. Let's look at this one more time. Why not? Camera. I mean, this is the least problematic part that we are using here, or the least problematic. My God, camera! It wants to turn, no matter what I do. Come on. Okay. Stay like this. Thank you. It's not gonna stay there like this for long, but hmm. Light gray crosspin. Just put a pin next to it. No, that's not gonna help at all. No, I don't think that's gonna help. I want something that's like uh, sturdier, I guess. Hmm. I have an idea. Hmm. I have an idea. I have an idea. Uh, for this, I need to dismantle this a little bit. Yeah, that's not gonna help a lot, I think. Oh, let's try it, but don't think so. Let's try it. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Because it goes in the complete different direction. Does not help at all. Where was I? Okay. So I want to limit this at the source. So what we want is, we want to use this here. No, I did. I put it exactly where Ben pinned it on the picture. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is gonna be better. Um, I hope. I hope. No guarantees. No guarantees. Um, 1, 2. Yes. Um, no, the kinematic there is special. Mm. It would need a little something here to hold this up still, because this is a little bit too wonky. But this would kind of stop it. If it even fits. Let me install it, and then let's observe what it does. Only I would pay some attention. Can we do this better? Is this gonna be better? Yeah, maybe. This certainly is firmer. This is now flush. Much better. Much better. Yeah. No problem. Fixable. No problem. Um, Basically, the wheel is rubbing. Come on, focus. The wheel is rubbing on this here. No problem. We can make this smaller, different. Doesn't matter. But yeah, the problem is that it's gonna be driven by the motor. And yes, this contraption is kinda stopping it. Basically, it's stopping me from pulling it down. But when the motor, motor is pulling harder, we actually do need to stop it somewhere here. No, we need to apply a stop much sooner. So the motor needs to stop here, basically. Because when you close the headlights, the it needs to be a satisfying feeling. It needs slight redesign, yeah. It needs to be a satisfying feeling, a click or something that not 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 mushy, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be mushy, but like a solid feeling when you close it. Um, you know. And for this, we need to go closer to the source somewhere here. Yeah, that's why this is not okay. This is not okay. That's why we need to go closer to the source to fix this. Yeah. No, it's not gonna break it. Motor's not gonna break it. Absolutely not. That's not the point. But let's try it with the motor. Why not? I mean, we have it installed. Why not try it to see what happens? Which one is the motor? This one. Um, that one. Oh, they don't find each other. Come on. Okay, we're good. We are good. Let's see. See, that's what I want to avoid. Yes, it's fine, but it's not flush. That's the problem. It has a little bit of leeway, and we need to make sure that this lower lift arm here uh, is not going all the way down. So it has to be, slightly up. So ideally, we would go somewhere here. God damn it, it's dark. Somewhere here. And do something. let's examine the situation. Let's examine the situation. Okay. We can remove the motor. No need for it at the moment. This here. For it at the moment. So, what do we have here? Since we want to keep it modular, I don't want to put any lift arm on the inner side, because when you pull this out, you can pull the motor out. So, you know, for the sake of being able to assemble and disassemble it, we cannot do this. But having said this, there is a option. I do see it. And let's see. So what I would do is I would put a loop in here like this, and then I would probably use this here. Maybe we're gonna use a plate here, but not sure. And then we are gonna modify this guy here, just slightly. And we hope for the best. Let's test it. It's a hell of a lot better than what we had last time when we did this. Is it good enough? Maybe. It looks like it. Let's see what the motors say. What? Why the servo? Oh, of course. Typical. Typical. That is better. If it was just, you know, just slightly, just ever so slightly, which I think we can solve with Geometry wise it's perfect, but it's just the flex in the Lego that's preventing this from being perfect. um, just a second. We can solve this very simply, I think, by using, instead of the this here, we can use a connector. If we use a connector, it should be fine. So if we use a connector here, it should be fine, because it's just, the connector is just slightly, ever so slightly thicker. Let's try it. The connector has a different problem. So, different problem, because the connector, come on, the connector, as connectors do, it wants to connect. So what if we just turn this around? If we turn this around, maybe this was the problem as well. Yeah, we will remove the stopper, but just now I'm the stopper is I'm keeping the stopper to oh right, I'm keeping the stopper because we're trying things out. There's no need for drastic measures. Come on. Okay. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This is just not satisfying enough. Need to be flush. Just a little bit. Just something. A little something. I think if we just made this part here more solid, if this was mounted better and wouldn't be able to move, we would have a better chance. So if this part wouldn't move, because this part drastically changes what's happening here. If this part didn't move, so this is the first thing that we need to solve. The part does not have, I mean, we have to prevent it from moving. Come on. Fine. Okay. Remove, not the entire tip, but this, so we have more vision. So basically, this part here, this thing, is moving way too much for my liking. What would be the simplest way to not make it move? Yeah, I understand, JSP, I understand. Thing is, this part must not move no matter what. Even if your solution is simpler, problem is that this part moves too much. and that's not allowed. No matter what. Okay. Plus, we are gonna fix this in position, which we hadn't before. So everything here is a little more solid. Not much, but a little. Now we add things together and observe if there's any difference. And while we are at it, so that everybody's happy, I'm going to remove the parts that we added here and revert this back to what it was. So that we are lighter, obviously. And if this fails, we go to your solution. I can already see that this is a fail because this is not flush. This is not flush. Let's see. System block needs to face up and put a 1x1 plate on the stud closer to the front axle and use a 3-long connector. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's try it. So we turn this around, put a plate on it. Best I can have. Best I have. Let's see. Okay. Maybe. If not, we can still adjust things. Let's see. Let us see. Nope, we are still down. We are still down. Still down. Okay. Just, we need to have it just slightly more up. So close, yeah. So close. I fear that this is gonna be too much. hold on. What if we have adjustability here? So yeah, we're talking very little. Okay, so we have these two. We have these two. We can use this here. First, we're gonna try it like this, and then we can change it to the other one. See if there's a little more movement, or if we put it here, to have it here. There's some adjustment here. Let's see. Okay. First like this, then here, and then the other one. Let's see. Come on. Okay. This is same as before. Same as before. Okay. We're gonna try all three anyway, so all three settings. Let's see what's up. Okay. Oh, come on. Give me some light. That is perfect. It's hard to show, but the main thing that we can take away from it is perfectly flush. It's exactly what we wanted. Perfectly flush with a minimal amount of parts. So here we are basically going to remove this big connector. We're gonna put back the small one like this, and this is it. It is, but what can you do? You know. I don't know what to do at this point here. No. Would be better if it didn't. I agree. But it is what it is. At this point, I don't know what to do here. We did we did the best we could with the least amount of parts. Could be, but I don't think so. But it, you know, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because here we have just one. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you mean. I will build it on the other side. Um, we'll have it tomorrow to test. Um, but this is good. This is good. I like it. This is good. There's obviously room for parts optimization, but I think this fork that we are using here, so this guy here, can be optimized, made smaller and stuff. Maybe we wouldn't even use the lift arms, but something else. And I think this how we attach the front to the chassis is also okay with me. I would like to convert to the Kala gearbox, but I need to know if there's the selectors with if the selectors come with the modules, so I can buy them, because then I would need to source the selectors again from somewhere, and this is gonna take like ages till everything arrive. Um, yeah. So tomorrow, obviously, I'm going to have the second, the other part ready. But tomorrow, I would like to start on the buggy. We need to see about the Lego buggy to improve it. Since when I'm going to order the color gear selectors, I would like to know, yeah, Kata Countach, but it's gonna take forever. Uh, they're gonna ship it from China, and I would prefer if they have it here in Europe as a package with the selectors, so they would be here within days instead of weeks. You know. But yeah, I will definitely ask him. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna quickly assess the function of this with the other side complete as well, and then we need to move to the buggy as an intermission between the Countach, so I know which parts and motors I need to order for the buggy, uh, so my friend can have finally a physically remote controlled Lego buggy that actually is drivable. That's the goal. Yeah, and then we continue with this, because I think now that we have basically solved the mechanical stuff here, we need the only mechanical stuff that we need to do here in the front is we need to make a physical linkage that will operate the headlights from the cockpit. You know, so because you know this is easy to do because of the clutch. So even though the motor is connected, the clutch allows us to do this manually as well, and it's a very satisfying feeling because you know what, yeah, very satisfying feeling. Um, yeah, buggy stream, yeah. So we need a handle or something in the cockpit here that will allow us to do this. Luckily, the dashboard is now finally in a state where we can put it together. The angle is just right so that we can make everything. So yeah, and then the doors are solved, and most of what is remaining is basically um, rebuilding the gearbox with the Countach connectors and making the bodywork, because here in the rear there's no longer anything mechanical that needs to be solved. Structurally, we're gonna some rigidity will be added by the rear bodywork, but other than that, most of what we have to do is aesthetics: seats, dashboard, uh, rear NACA ducts, which we're gonna rebuild with proper parts. I think I ordered enough of them, or the proper ones. I hope. Um, would you consider having the manual lift work in a way that you have an axle tool that you push into a hole from the side? No, I would. No, 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 no. We have the key. I mean, we need to design the key as well. But the key is gonna be to switch from manual to remote control mode, but the switch for the lights needs to be in the cockpit, uh, possibly within reach, so you can basically reach with your hand in without opening the doors, and just through the dashboard or through the windshield, and just open and close the headlights. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I would like it to be like this, or I don't know. So, are you suggesting, Ben, that uh, we would have uh, when I turn the key, the lights go on, but then why do we have the remote control for the lights? Because we have the remote control for the lights, so we can raise and lower them. You know, once it's remote controlled, we can do whatever we want, and that's part of the magic. When you turn the key, you turn up the lights with the remote control. But if you don't, for example, if Kada decides, hey, we're gonna produce a version of this without any motors, you have to have the option to raise and lower the lights without it. You know, but I wouldn't like to do this the way Lego did with the Bugatti, where they have somewhere something that you push the key in, open it, and the lights go on. I would not like this. I would not like this. I want just a simple lever in the dashboard to do this. You know, so you don't have to fiddle with the key if you don't want the car to be remote controlled. That's my thinking. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, but that axle is that's the key ish. it's a placeholder for the key, just for me to use it. We'll see. We'll see. I have to think about it. No, it's getting front heavy. I mean, doesn't look like much, but you know, the motors here are yeah. But oh man, it's when tomorrow when we have the other side, that's gonna look nice. Nice. Can't wait. Yeah. I mean, you know how this goes, right? But I think I don't know. We have the room. We have the room for a relatively simple linkage. You know, relatively simple linkage because you see we have that small lever here already. Um, should be relatively simple to make something here. I don't know. But hey, well, last thing that I want to do today. What? How is this packaged? This is not. Oh god. Yeah, but I do not want this to be a Project Binky, like it's never gonna be finished thing, because I do want to do other stuff than making a Lego Countach, you know. I do definitely want other stuff to do other stuff. Yeah, there are some cables. Well, Project Winky was satisfying. Right now, it's stalled. We'll see what happens. I don't want this to be like that. That looks much nicer. Much nicer. Sadly, I don't have these in red. Sadly. Um, no, I don't. Sadly. Um, but I will order them eventually. Yeah. So this is it for today. Tomorrow, as I said, we are going to assess the front end the with the other side built, and then we're gonna move on to the buggy for the rest of the week to see what we can do. So I can make a list of parts that I need to order and stuff, because it's gonna be probably a full rebuild. We're gonna have some fun with the Lego phone app, whatever it is, powered up, or whatever it's called, and see how it even drives. And then we're gonna make some drastic changes. Because I've been thinking, and more or less we're gonna have to completely rebuild this buggy. There's so much wrong with it. Anyway, that's it for today, and I see you tomorrow.